Hey everyone, what is going on? I'm Matthew Oliver with Stillwater Alchemy, and this is our general reading for Sagittarius for January 2023. So, Sagittarius, I trust that your season treated you well. I have a little feeling that some of you might still be celebrating, might still be enjoying some holidays or just R&R time as we start off the month. This is perfect. I'm encouraging everyone to slow down. This is because we have a lot of planets that are currently retrograde that are going to be stationing direct as we move through January. So Mars will be stationing direct on January 12th, Mercury will be stationing direct on January 18th, and Uranus will be stationing direct on January 22nd. Most notably, Sagittarius, for you is that Mars retrograde, which was in the sign of Gemini. Gemini opposes your Sagittarius placement, so you might have been feeling perhaps a slow burn over the past couple months, or that you've been feeling more frustrated or angry, that you haven't been dealing with conflicts, and perhaps you've been separating certain relationships, certain opportunities, certain situations that are just no longer aligned with where you are moving. The good news is, Sagittarius, that both benefic planets, Jupiter and Venus, are really supporting you this month. Jupiter is in the sign of Aries, which is a fellow fire sign. So expect lots of expansion, lots of opportunity, things really coming in nicely, especially if you're a Sagittarius rising. That means that Aries rules your fifth house of pleasure, romance, sex, adventure. I might have said adventure twice, but hey, it's a Sagittarius video. So this is just really good news for you that things are looking up this month, okay? With Venus being in Aquarius starting January 2nd, that makes a nice sextile aspect. So this could be when it rains, it pours type energy where you're getting the love and the money and the knowledge and overflow, abundance, whatever else you're wanting to call in this month, okay? So really, when that Mars station happens on the 12th of January, things will really pick up for you. And if you're curious to know more about the astrology, how all these transits work, I have my 2023 astrology guide. It's over 100 pages in a PDF form. It goes over everything month by month, auspicious dates, mantras, key themes as you go along the year. So if you're interested in that, you can find it on my website at www.stillwateralchemy.com. All right. So Sagittarius, let's pull some cards here and see what is coming through for you for January. First thing I saw was like bright tangerine orange. Orange links to that sacral chakra, which is pleasure, fun, creativity, life force, energy, feeling that pleasure in the body, Sagittarius, which makes sense. Like we said, we just have Jupiter and Venus blessing you all month long. So with that as well, maybe some of you are needing some vitamin C, some oranges, just to make sure that you stay hydrated and rejuvenated if you are partying, if you're traveling around the world, making sure that you're still getting those nutrients, or just maybe adding mimosas to your daily regime. Whatever resonates best for you, but definitely feeling creative, feeling fun, feeling adventurous. I mean, these are all things that are commonplace with Sagittarius, but if you're feeling that you've deviated from that and want to implement that more, or at a higher degree than you have before, this is something that I would highly recommend. Yeah, and like dogs kept coming up as well. So if you have a pet or if you want a pet to kind of engage in that fun, jovial energy, this is the vibe. Okay, Sagittarius, the first three cards, Six of Wands with the Five of Cups and the Empress. So definitely recognition, opportunity, expansion. If there was an opportunity or a relationship that didn't work out the way you wanted, Sagittarius, things are still moving, or the outside veneer to other people might be that you're great and that things are going well, but you're still hurting and healing from a past relationship or from something that didn't go over well. So it can manifest in a couple of different ways. Trust and believe that whatever you had gone through, especially with this Mars retrograde, especially with the eclipses that we had during Scorpio season, that you are moving into a period of expansion, fertility, this kind of like goddess, empress energy. So what are you wanting to birth? What are you wanting to create? There's probably something that you've been working really diligently on that you're about to birth in the coming months, or that's going to receive a lot of recognition, or will allow you to understand why you had to go through certain hardships or separation to get to this point, okay? Even like the Empress, you can see the Venus symbol in the corner there. I always really link that Empress energy with Taurus energy. Of course, she's in this beautiful garden. She's about to create or have something very pleasurable or fun to engage with, whether it is a child or a passion project or something that feels like a child for you because you put so much time and love into the creation of this energy. And that's probably why I was seeing the color orange in terms of that sacral chakra. The more that you can engage with this creative life force energy this month, Sagittarius, the more you will have to play with, the more expansion that will come with that. So keep staying in that frequency. And that might be doing new things. Capricorn is a cardinal sign, which initiates new change. So if you're wanting to take maybe a new dance class, or if you're wanting to take singing lessons, or if you're wanting to just paint and draw and not need an outcome from it, these are things that will serve you well. Yes. And also celebrate your wins. Celebrate the process of creation. Like, you don't need to get to the end point of the destination to celebrate the win. I think if there are little intermediate times where you can go out, where you can celebrate, that is what you should do to prime yourself, to tell yourself that each step of the way of whatever you are creating, whatever you are wanting, is worth celebrating, is worth recognition, is worth joy. That is what I would also really dive into here, Sagittarius, because with the Six of Wands and with the Empress, something big is about to happen. So enjoy the ride, the journey, so to speak. The destination will get there when it gets there. But for now, get excited about what you are creating, what you are manifesting, what you are calling in, whatever that is for you, because it's going to be something big. Page of Wands flies on its own. That speaks to that creativity, something new, a spark, inspiration, joy, passion. I think for some of you as well, you're leaving behind a significant relationship that just no longer feels good, and you're wanting something new, something exciting. You know, when you're texting someone new for the first time, romantically speaking, and you get all this excitement that you can't wait for them to call you back, or you just interviewed for a huge job opportunity and you've been wanting it so bad, and every time you get closer and closer, you just feel more and more excited. You see and feel this momentum building. That's what I'm getting with this Page of Wands. Like, you're just striking the match, and one time it's going to be fireworks. So keep giving yourself matches to strike, to know that eventually it's going to be fireworks. But the more time you have matches, the more times you're going to have for that big payday or that big explosion of love. Whatever explosion of love means to you. Okay. Yes, the Chariot. Forward movement, success, advancement, travel. I think for some of you, this opportunity is likely to cause you to move. So whether that be locally, internationally, whatever that means for you, you are on the move. And for some of you, if that doesn't resonate per se, take a trip. Allow yourself to see different parts of your city, different parts of your community, your neighborhood, the world. I mean, I shouldn't have to twist the arm of Sagittarius to encourage you to travel, but there is this forward motion that as all these planets station direct, you are going to feel excited. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to feel this drive. Like I said, I think we've all experienced that energy of a domino effect where you can just see everything falling into the place and you get more and more excited as that takes place. This is the energy of January. Just having Jupiter in a fellow fire sign is such a sweet transit, astrologically speaking. So claim the blessings, claim the expansion, claim the success, claim the recognition, because it's all coming, Sagittarius, all right? Which is nice because you had that South Node transit between May 5th of 2020 and January 19th of 2022. So it's time for you to expand. It's time for you to step into that position of power. And I would really take advantage of January and February, because in March, on March 7th to be exact, Saturn will move into Pisces. So when Saturn moves into Pisces, that's going to affect all mutable energy. Sagittarius is a mutable sign, which it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It just shows where that exertion of maybe pressure or maturity or mastery is likely to take place. So until that happens, literally enjoy the ride so that you can get to wherever you want to be fast, so that when you can sink your teeth into this opportunity or that journey reveals itself at the end destination, then you can get to work, then you can feel excited because you took advantage of these past 2 months, 2 years, whatever your timeline is, to really be excited about the work and the mastery and further recognition that you're going to receive, all right? So let's do 3 more cards, please, for Sagittarius. 3 more cards, please, for Sagittarius. I keep seeing like a gold chain that has kind of like a little bit of a spade or like a dagger, which is interesting. So maybe like be honorable, intentional with your words. Don't be afraid to carve your own path and what you're wanting to create or what you're wanting to do for yourself. And don't be afraid to kind of like cut people out of the way, not in a malicious way, but remember, Mars is still going to be in Gemini. It stations direct on the 12th, but it's going to be in Gemini until the end of March. So that energy of Mars is going to be exerting itself on your Sagittarius placements quite significantly. And so if you are not able to express those Martian tendencies, whether it be your anger, your frustration, what's on your mind, it will come back to hurt you. So do not be afraid to get a little bit more critical, discerning, forward with what you want to need from those around you. Because you're not going to have time, Sagittarius. Like I said, when Pisces, that Saturn in Pisces transit starts in March, you're going to be feeling it. So take these next 2 months to really get clear on what matters to you and what doesn't, so you can separate the fat, keep the goodies, and keep on going in your journey, all right? Yeah. Good. Okay, Sagittarius. So we have the Sun, the Star, and the Six of Cups. So this, for me, like, the Sun and the Star, arguably the best 2 cards in the entire deck. And then you also have the Six of Cups. This is like childhood dreams, something you've wanted your entire life. This is the energy we're playing with this month. And remember, it may physically come in this month. You might be putting yourself in a position this month to receive this down the line. But if you're not going after you are a Jupiterian ruled sign, Sagittarius, and Jupiter is in Aries. This immediacy, this action, this expansion, Jupiter is going to be in Aries until March 16th. So please, please, please take advantage. This is your time to shine. This is the time for things get to happen rapidly, expansively to you, no strings attached. It's all yours. And maybe potentially connecting in with that inner child, seeing what they need, how they want to have fun, how they want to express themselves, what they need to feel safe in relationships, in work, in home, with you, in your body, so that you are in alignment with your past self, your current self, and the highest version of yourself, that future self that's waiting to welcome you all this abundance, success, prosperity, love that is imminent. This is arguably probably one of the best readings I've done for January, and we have the best for last because I started at Capricorn. So hear these words, Sagittarius, claim your blessings and be intentional with your words and your actions this month so that you only have success waiting for you at the end of this year. Like, imagine this time next year, everything you've wanted has come true. Everything that you've worked for your entire life is now yours. Feel into that so that you can receive the intuitive downloads of what you need to do each week, each month to get yourself to that feeling at the start of 2024. Boom. We'll leave it at that. So that is our general reading for Sagittarius for January of 2023. If this reading resonated, please feel free to share with a fellow Sagittarius that could also benefit from these words. If you want to go deeper into these themes and book a one-on-one reading, we can definitely do that. You can find all that information on my website. I'll put the links and all the information you need in the description of this video. And don't forget to check out my 2023 astrology guide that has everything you need to know to set yourself up for 23 to be the best year of your life thus far. All right, Sagittarius? Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful month ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.